I didn't write them. There's some typos in here too, I promise, but I just cannot get it grammar. What do you believe the United States government's role is in education? And what would you do in Congress to promote the changes you believe should be made? Okay, I'll just read the whole thing. What do you believe the United States government's role in education should be? And what would you do in Congress to promote the changes you believe should be made in education?
Okay, gotcha. Well, yeah, I agree with what was said already. The Department of Education is redundant and it's not necessary. In a lot of cases too, they can use this. You know, it's so funny because we've gotten to this era as Americans where when you really believe these things, you're like, that is conspiracy theory. You can't even believe that these things are really happening. But in a lot of ways, they have been able to use this process to educate our children differently than I was educated. You know, they're teaching them things that I never would even imagine that they would be taught. When I was raised, we were anti-communists, and now it's just great. You know, and I think a lot of those things are accomplished through the Department of Education. And it's way too expensive. Obviously, we can't afford it. You know, and the nice part about this is that we are in exciting times because the system has failed. That's the truth. So we are going to be moving in the free market direction. We are either going to do it voluntarily or we're going to do it by barter. But it is going to happen. So things like the Department of Education, things like Social Security, that we spend so much time arguing about, boy, we really need this poor person there. We don't have the money. It's going to go away. It's just, are we going to make the choice on how to do it? Right? So, you know, then states deal with these things. South Carolina has a constitutional mandate for public education. So we handle these things on a state level. And that's the beauty of the United States of America. If you don't like what we do here in South Carolina, go to California.
Same question too.